Okay, everyone, we're about to go live. Do not block the host or the guest, okay? We have to get them on the car immediately. And the length of the interview is the length of the ride. Do not block this door, please. Places, everyone, we're going live. 5, 4, 3.
From Pittsburgh, we've got every Joey Porter. It's the Incline Show, starring Brian Carothers. Tonight, Brian rides up with Kurt Angle, Dr. David Cook, plus Dr. Dan and the Duquesne Incline Keyboard. And now, your host to take you to the top of Mount Washington, Brian Carothers.
Dan. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. Welcome to the Incline Show. I'm your host, Brian Carothers. Boy, do we have a great show tonight going up the mountain. Kurt Angle is here, and we're going to be joined by Dr. David Cook. He is an incline historian, so I can't wait to talk to both of those guys. It's going to be great. And by the way, happy holidays. Every kid in Pittsburgh is so excited for Santa Claus to come to their house and leave gifts for them. Santa Claus, or as Marty Griffin calls him, the bearded hippie that promotes unemployment and wokeism. Hi, Marty. Thank you. Dan, you know that, right, Doctor? So everyone's ready for Christmas. Now, for those of you who don't know, December 25th is, as Christians know it, the birth of Jesus Christ, God's Son, or as Marty Griffin calls him, the original Nepo baby. And a few days after the birth of Christ, 3 wise men visit Jesus, but they are very slow and very old. They are known as the 3-headed monster of the penguins. What a show. Thanks to the Duquesne Incline for cleaning. Hey, right across the river at Carnegie Science Center, there's a new exhibit called Titanic, the Artifacts. Can't wait to get over there. It's really cool. Over 150 artifacts that were on the Titanic are at the Science Center, and you can look at them. Plus, there's one rare relic from the Titanic that's very old that was also from Pittsburgh, which is exciting. So that old relic you can look at, you can touch, and you can check out. The relic's name is Sally Wiggin. Sally, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Writers wanted me to do that. Baby, I'm sorry. I said Sheila Highland, then I said David and Peggy, and they said, no, Sally. I'm sorry. I apologize, Sally. Take me back. I love you. You know that. That's happening over at the Science Center for the holidays, and this can always be a tough time for people, especially parents who don't have gifts to give to their kids. Every kid will look at his parent and say, Mommy, Daddy, was I not good enough this year for Santa to bring me gifts? But now you have an answer. You can say, no, honey. Matt Canada was in charge of Santa's offense, and he only got to 10 houses. We have a great show. Kurt Angle is here. Dr. David Cook is here. But first, say hello to Dr. Dan and the Duquesne Incline Keyboard.
Show is brought to you by the Workers' Rights Law Group. Unfairly treated at work? Dial Kyle. 83-dialkyle.com.
Our first guest is a gold medal Olympian and a WWE heavyweight champion. Please welcome to the Incline Show, Kurt Angle. Hey, Kurt, have a seat, man. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Oh,
and your whole family's here. You guys can get on. Come on in, guys, so we can get started.
Here,
have
wife,
a seat.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
I have all 6 kids here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been on the Incline before?
I have been. It's been a long time, probably about 25 years. So
Okay.
it's been a while since I've been on here.
Yeah. Well, it's like a Pittsburgh icon, like you.
It is. You know what?
Right.
I'm surprised I haven't brought my kids down here.
Wait, you guys have never been on the Incline
No,
before?
when we found out about this, I got so excited because my kids have never been here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool,
It's my
right?
birthday today.
It's your birthday today?
Yeah,
Happy
Cody's.
birthday, Cody. Yeah, Cody, happy birthday. Well, you know, what's funny is I feel like every Pittsburgher has ridden the Incline. But here we are. We're on the inaugural journey with you guys.
If you have not ridden the Incline and you're from Pittsburgh, then you're not from Pittsburgh.
That's right. It's like the official thing, right?
Yes, it is.
So as it starts and looks out, where do you think the Kurt Angle statue should go in Pittsburgh? Let's be honest, man.
I'd say right at the point.
You have to do it, right? But it's funny, I watched and I lived through it, and so did you, right? The 96 match in Atlanta, right?
Yes, sir.
The overtime,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And you have the broken friggin' neck, right?
Yes, I did.
But this was like the most viral moment before the internet hit. It's so emotional.
Yeah.
Your mom is there, right?
Yeah,
The
my
announcers
mom,
are talking about your family,
Yeah.
and you win. You shout out Pittsburgh.
Yes, I
Why
did.
is this statue not in Pittsburgh yet, man? I mean, this was like
I
the
don't know.
most viral moment before things could go viral.
Yeah, but it was a really cool moment, and I was very fortunate to be winning the gold medal at that particular time because there wasn't a lot of other stuff going on at that time besides the Olympic bombing.
Yeah.
But it really, I got a lot of exposure from it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't recognize or realize that your match to get into that match was an upset as well, right?
Yeah,
You
yes,
shouldn't have
it
been in
was,
that
yeah.
gold medal match.
No, I shouldn't have been. I did win the World Championships the year before, but a couple of the wrestlers weren't there that were supposed to win the gold medal.
Yeah.
And they showed up at the Olympics, and I had to wrestle those guys.
Wow. Yeah. And then you beat the Iranian guy. It's real life Rocky Balboa. And there's no statue. We're not passing the Kurt Angle statue. It didn't pass us right. It just seems like a travesty to me, man.
You know what it is? You're starting to upset me.
Yeah. Well, we're going to fight for it. We need to have it for sure. But does that still keep you emotional when you think back at that moment? Can you still go back there, or has it been too long?
No, you know what? I actually have been appreciating it more because after the Olympics, it was like, what do I do now? You
Yeah.
know, that's all I dreamed about as a kid. And I decided to get into professional wrestling, and I started getting excited about that, the same way as I did my Olympic gold medal. So I was always trying to do things to outdo what I did in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. I was not very happy with myself. I couldn't find anything that matched that feeling. And now I look back and I'm like, I did it. Like, enjoy it. Enjoy what you did and enjoy
Yeah.
what you
Celebrate
were able
it.
to do in your life. Yeah. So now I'm actually starting to appreciate it.
So everyone knows you're a phenomenal athlete. Your legendary workups to the Olympics, to WWE. When did you know you were funny? When did we make the whole...
I didn't know. And that's the crazy thing is because they kind of threw me in the fire.
Okay.
You know, and they just said, you know, if you produce, great. If you don't, you're fired. You know?
Really?
Yeah. So
be funny, get
yeah,
physical, and better work.
Yes. And I was able to do it. I stepped up.
It worked, man.
I was more surprised than anybody else that I
Yeah.
could do that. Yeah.
Oh, that is
Because I
awesome.
wasn't normally a funny person.
Really?
No, not
So
at all.
did you take acting training?
Nope.
It just naturally happened.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I didn't even they never had me work on promos or anything.
Really?
You know, they just threw me in there and said, go. Do
That's
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, Kurt, we're at the top. Do you guys want to look out at the city?
Yes,
All right, let's do it. Thanks to Kurt Angle. Unfortunately, Dr. David Cook. David, we're out of time. Then we'll get to you, but we'll have
come
you
on.
back in no time.
This thing's been operating for 150
Yeah,
years now.
sorry, Doctor. We apologize. Want to check it out, Kurt? Yeah. How recognizable obviously from WWE and beyond, do you have a hard time, like, going just to get a burger? And
You know what? Yeah, but I appreciate it. I like talking to the fans. I like mingling
Yeah, we're
with
right out
them.
this way.
You know, just have conversations with them. I actually do a lot of autograph signings so I can meet up with my fans and be able to communicate with
Yeah.
them. So
Well, you're going to be at Monroeville Mall on December 8th through the 10th at
yes,
Steel
yes.
City
Steel
Con.
City Con, yes.
Now, do people bring, what's the craziest item that people bring? I'm sure they have everything. Are you ever surprised by what people sign?
Well, you know
have you
what?
signed?
the one thing that it's pretty cool is they bring jugs of milk.
Really?
'Cause I used to drink milk all the time in the WWE.
Yeah, of
so,
course.
yeah. So they usually give me one to drink, and then they want me to sign one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you oblige, no
Yes,
problem.
I do, no problem. And I drink my milk too.
You still drink it?
Yeah.
Are you a skim milk guy? Whole milk?
Skim or 2%. I try to stay away from the fat.
What about when you were training? Whole?
Whole, yeah.
hell
Didn't
yeah.
have to worry about it.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
a lot of athletes have to come back to you and be like, what was your training? What did you do? I'm a mega this. I mean, you were the ultimate trainer, man. I mean, so these guys have to be in awe when they meet you.
Yeah, you know what though? Things have changed. Technology, so there are things that are a lot more that have progressed. So
Yeah.
what I did was, what I thought was innovative is now old school.
Wow.
So yeah, now they have so many different things that they can do that it's incredible.
Yeah, you were like Balboa, chopping
Yeah,
the wood, right?
Yeah, basically chopping
Did you
the
run
wood.
the steps of Mount Lebanon with guys on your back?
Yes. I used to run up hills. I had my trainer on my back. It was really grueling training. I called it the exhaust training.
Okay.
That's when you train till you're exhausted, and that's when the training actually begins.
Holy cow.
And you learn how to work through your exhaustion, your tiredness.
Yeah, and was that
that's
getting your trainer on your back? Was that the beginning or the end of the exhaustion?
That was near the end. Yeah, that's the hardest part was carrying the guy on my back. So that was at the end of my workout. Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Well, Kurt,
Thank
you very much. Kurt's going to be at Steel City Con December 8th through the 10th. And go check him out, right? You'll sign in, even gallons of milk.
I'm there to meet all the fans. I'll sign autographs, take pictures. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, my thanks to Kurt Angle. My apologies to Dr. David Cook. We'll see you next time here on One Berg and the Incline Show. Thanks, everybody.
I'm a big fan. My dad and I have been following your career forever. It would mean so much to us if you could just sign this for us. Again, huge fans, but we would just love to have it.
I hope your dad enjoys it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great.
Thanks, man. All right.